Some of the latest Barcelona updates concerning transfers and contract renewals. For that of Ter Stegen, Hansi Flick has already made his decision. He would not be needing his services come next season. And even if he will need his services, he's going to be his third choice or probably fourth choice. And at this point, Hansi Flick has decided that Joan Garcia and Szczesny are going to be his first and second choices for next season. And to that effect, Barcelona are trying to offload Ter Stegen. They are actually, waiting for clubs to bid for him. But at this point, the best decision is to terminate his contract. And for the contract termination, Barcelona are offering to pay his wages for next season in exchange for his contract termination. He has a contract with Barcelona until 2028. So Barcelona are proposing to pay him his next season's wages so that he can terminate his contract. But at this point, Ter Stegen has refused to terminate his contract unless Barcelona are willing to pay him his complete wages, which amounts to 42 million euros. So at this point, Barcelona are still negotiating with Ter Stegen, and nothing else has been said about that situation. And then Clement Linglet right now has terminated his contract with Barcelona. Before now, ATM refused to buy him out because he has been on loan at ATM, and they refused to buy him out. They were asking Barcelona to release him on free transfer. But right now, Linglet has terminated his contract with Barcelona and he has signed for ATM. Deal is in place until June 2028 as Linglet and Barcelona are proceeding with the document exchange to part ways. So he's staying at ATM and that is confirmed. So I'm very happy that Linglet is being offloaded because it is going to, help our financial fair play rule. And if you can also try to offload Ter Stegen, in terms of financial fair play rule, we are going to be, in a good position. And then Frankie de Jong is very close to renewing his contract at Barcelona. This young man has really tried to make sure he stays back at Barcelona, and I have loved his energy from onset. So he's willing to even take a pay cut to remain at Barcelona, and surely the deal is getting closer. And for Christensen, Barcelona are no longer interested in his contract renewal. This has been communicated to him, and right now the player knows that he's no longer in the plans of Barcelona for next season. Deco feels that he can bank on Araujo instead of on Christensen. So it's unfortunate that Christensen is no longer in Barcelona's plan for next season, and I completely understand. He has been out for the longest of times, and he has just only participated in few matches this season. So I understand that injury has actually held him back, and Barcelona right now can no longer deal with that, and they are willing to let him go. And personally, I would have loved that Barcelona had given him one extra chance at least for next season. Let him prove himself, because right now Barcelona are yet to confirm the signings of any defensive player. So I would have loved for Barcelona to still keep him at least for one extra year, but right now nothing can be done about it. And then for Gerard Martin, Wolves have indicated an interest in him, and right now it still remains just an indication of interest. So maybe in the coming days, if the interest is stronger, then I think he can go, because honestly, if we can sign Grimaldo, remember Barcelona are also fighting for the signatures of Grimaldo from Leverkusen. If we can sign Grimaldo, then I don't think Gerard Martin will be needed, because Grimaldo and Balde can bust that defensive flank for us. So if Wolves can actually be serious with this indication of interest and move for Gerard Martin, I'm very sure that Barcelona will be more than willing to let Gerard Martin go, and that will also put us in a better position when it comes to financial fair play rule. So that is that about Barcelona's transfer updates and contract renewals. For the number 9 position, we are yet to see any news about Barcelona launching an interest on any number 9. Then in the left wing, we are yet to see Barcelona seriously indicate an interest and then move for that player. Interest has been indicated on Ademola Lookman, Luis Diaz, Rashford, even Rafael Leao, Nico Williams, although Nico Williams is off the list at this point. So at this point, it is just mere indication of interest. Barcelona has not seriously, launched an interest on any of these players and then, tried to negotiate seriously for this player. So at this point, it remains mere indications of interest. So in the coming days, as we move further in this summer transfer window, we see what happens with these transfers. Thank you.